Ja, da står vi her sammen med en av utviklerne av Simpsons, The Game. Og Farshid, can you tell me a bit about this game?
Absolutely. So The Simpsons, this is an original title that we started about 2 years ago. And we're working with the original writers that helped write the movie as well as the show. And we managed to get all the voice talent as well. And so we sat down to start a brand new script with them. The script is all about one premise. They came up with a great premise for us to use. What happens if the Simpsons become self-aware and they think they're in a video game? And so from that point on, we can actually do whatever we want and be able to open up and make fun of the video game industry.
Yeah, because I stood back here and watched a bit, and I can see there is some video games cliches here and there.
Oh, absolutely. So with that premise in mind, what we ended up doing is everything was fair game. So at that point, we could actually make fun of ourselves at EA, make fun of other things. Like in this case, you can see that there's actually zombie dolphins, attacking. I mean, it gave us license to go forward in any which way we could. And the collaboration between Fox, Gracie Films, and EA has been a great one because we managed to move their talents and our talents and mix them together to make an epic game that we've been working on for the last 2 years.
So the original story creator is in The Simpsons. We're a part of making this game too.
Absolutely, we had all the original writers actually a part of this, as well as our creative team, and it was a very collaborative team. Every single piece of dialogue was actually written by the writers themselves, so you're going to get that authentic Simpsons feel because it came from them. I mean, it's the same guys that did the movie, so. And then the actors went off and we recorded all the original voices, and we have all 6 actors coming back to reprise all their roles. So it is actually The Simpsons being played here in a video game fashion.
So how was it to work with such an established crew as The Simpsons?
Oh, we learned a lot from them. I mean, we learned that they know their talent, the reason they've been around for almost 20 years and been going around and still have 60 million fans watching this every single week. I think that's been the phenomenal learnings from our point of view. And we've been hopefully, really, if you look at the game itself, we made all the efforts as being big Simpsons fan to make sure that we stayed true to the license. We actually developed some special technology to ensure that each of the characters look exactly as close as we can possibly get, so we can make the first interactive version of The Simpsons come alive.
Because that must be kind of scary. Here we have a fan base which is almost hysterical. Was it scary to make?
Well, it was a little bit, coming up to their level. It just pushed us that much harder. So and I have to thank again Gracie and Roman Films because we got to work with literally the people that are drawing this every day. So they've taught us a lot about how The Simpsons should look, feel, act, and everything else like that. And you can take a look over here. We actually have Lisa, and she in every single direction looking exactly like Lisa. Same thing with Bart. And when we develop their powers, as they develop their game powers, it's fitting to them. So it's not just all of a sudden, Bart wants to be Bartman, so he turns into Bartman over here, and now he's your quintessential action hero. Yeah. Lisa wants to be an eco-terrorist, so she's actually wants to save the world, and she's more of a solver, and she uses her saxophone. I actually died over here. But she uses her saxophone as an attack. So every single character, Homer loves to eat. So, Homer becomes Fat Homer just as he's eating and eating and eating, and then now he becomes Homer Ball, and that's one of his powers. So we actually wrote it to make sure that it matches the characters themselves.
Thanks a lot, man.